beautiful beings. How are you doing today? It's Hart Tarot here, and I'm so proud to introduce the very first video to my channel and to be doing this reading for you guys. I'm so happy and excited to get into this. Over here, we have our pick a pile reading for the rest of the month of March and what it's going to look like for you. We got pile 1 with the Naked Hart Tarot deck, with accompanied by the gemstone Garnet, and we got the same oracle cards throughout all piles just for like general lessons or what to expect. We got love oracles. We also got like finance, career oracles, so I can assist you in the best way I can along the rest of this month. And then over here we got the Desert Rose, pile number 2, with the Star Spinner Tarot deck. And we got the Malachite with the Angel Tarot deck. So what you guys can expect from me as a channel, like in the next month, in the month of April, like I will be doing one reading where it's like the full month for each and every single one of the signs, and then I will be doing like a more in-depth like love pick-a-pile reading or like a love signs reading, whatever interests you guys, and maybe I'll do a more in-depth finance reading. But from you guys, you could expect like 1 to 3 videos like a month from me where I will be going in depth with you guys for where the month might take you and what directions you guys will likely be heading in. I hope to be a source of light and guidance for you all. In the description below, I will put down the timestamps for each pile, and then whatever pile you feel the most drawn to, just hit the description, hit the time, and then you'll be heading in towards that reading. All right? Much love, peace, and protection for you all. Hello, my beautiful beings. For those of you that have chosen,
this is Garnet. Back to Garnet.
Yes, I do memes here, and I love me some Steven Universe, and I'm just kidding. I hope y'all enjoyed that, though. But anyways, while I was shuffling, the Hierophant card came up while I was shuffling, so I figured since it randomly popped out, it's going to have something majorly significant to do with my beautiful pile ones. So we'll get down to, in the top row here, the week of the 15th through the 21st. Like I'm filming this the 17th, so I might be a little bit late for uploading, but hey, at least you'll get like a good vision of how your week overall went. And then we got the 22nd or the 31st right here in this row. And then right here with the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, it'll represent like what lessons you'll learn or what to keep in mind for the rest of this month. And then the Love Oracle deck right here will show you how to like approach love in all areas for this month, or what to expect from love throughout all areas of this month. And then this Success Oracle card right here represents like how to keep, save, and give meaning to your money for the rest of this month. So now, without further ado, let's get into your cards. Let's flip them over right now. So for the week of the 15th through the 21st, we have the Nine of Swords upright. We have the Hermit in reverse. And we have the Ace of Swords in reverse also. Before I get into this, I want to flip over all the cards first and have you view them, and then by week I'll go through what the overall vibe and feeling of this is. Okay, my beauties? And now for the week of the 22nd through the 31st, we got in here, the move, in this deck, the Knight is known as the movement. So we got the Knight of Swords. Just right away, there's a lot of you might be like air signs, which is like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like I'm getting that vibe right off the bat here. Or you could have some earth in your chart with the Sage right here in Taurus, or the Hermit in Virgo. Also for the week of the 22nd through the 31st, we got the Eight of Pentacles Eight of Coins also, whatever you prefer to say. And we also got the Three of Coins, but in reverse. And then for your Oracle cards, for the Believe in Your Own Magic deck, you got Universe, We Are All Stardust. For love, you have gotten, there's no reversals in Oracle decks, so don't worry about that. You got Mahatma Gandhi, which I'll explain the meaning later as I go through the rest of these meanings. And then for your success oracles, we got Zaha Hadid. I'm sorry if I'm butchering any of these names. Like, there's some celebrities that I don't know in here, so I'm doing my best. But anyways, for the week of the 15th or the 21st, 15th or the 21st, there's a lot of fears into something. And with the Hierophant, I feel like there's a relationship or something that you're pretty much fearful of, that it won't work out due to there's just a lot of unclarity as it's explained in the Ace of Swords here. And because of like the fear and uncertainty of where it'll go and stuff, it's causing you to kind of like ice this person out maybe, or just isolate yourself in general. If it's not a relationship, it could be, like with family, friends or something, but there's definitely a lot of fears in regards to a connection. Like, I have a feeling it's some sort of connection here. And due to that uncertainty of like how it'll go, or like unaware of what their feelings or intentions are towards you, that's what's causing you to, kind of like retreat within yourself and like kind of isolate yourself throughout the rest of this week. And then we move into the week of the 22nd through the 31st. Sorry for my lack of camera skills. I'm doing this all on an iPhone and I'm trying my best. But what I lack for in camera quality, I'm going to make up for in like message quality, because I do want to help you guys and relay messages to you guys that may be helpful and bring you all guidance. So for like the month, for the last half of this month, the 22nd through the 31st, like, if this is like a partnership connection, you may feel like they say one thing but do another, but something you may not possibly be seeing is that they're probably working on themselves or within their career, or maybe because of like this whole say one thing and do another thing, that you're trying to work more on yourself, or maybe you're trying to work more on your career. It could go either way, however it resonates. And I mean, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini here, because the Gemini symbol is right on this Knight of Swords right here. So I definitely get a lot of air sign energy, or maybe you're an air sign, or maybe you could be an earth sign, or you could have any of those elements in your chart. But I do feel like because of this situation, like you might feel like bored of it, like you might break off like whatever this connection could be, or like, for me, what I'm sensing here is that if you don't feel like this is for you, then break it. But if you feel like this is a person you could trust and stuff, then I feel like with the Hierophant, there is potential here, because the Hierophant is usually like a card of marriage, or card of very strong and solid foundation in partnership. So I do feel like maybe now might not be the time to get into a full-on relationship, but I feel like over time, if you were to continue to pursue this person, like all the fears and uncertainty you may be having now, I feel like it could clear with time. Like, one thing I'm still trying to learn is just patience and allowing things to divine timing, because if something's going to happen naturally, it really shouldn't be forced, because that's when you would get like the tower moment, and then that's when things would start crumbling and becoming out of control. So I would say just let the situation ride out if this is a partnership at all, and see where it goes from there, and see if like any uncertainties may be cleared and stuff. But if you feel like you need a bit of a time out from the situation until like you feel like you have the answers you need to see if they'll reach out or whatever, then do that. Do what you feel is going to be right for you and your heart. But anyways, sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent, but let's move on to some of your oracle cards right here. In here, you got universe. We're all just stardust. What I love about like this oracle deck right here is that even though they give a mini description here, they're numbered and they have a deeper meaning. Hold on a minute. Let me go get the book really quick. Oh, I'm sorry for that up-close camera angle, but hey, at least you get to see the art more. Alrighty, I'm sorry, I need to get a tripod, but, you know, we bowling on a budget and we do what we got to do to spread good and love to the universe. Alrighty, now let me go to number 31 here. I'm sorry, bear with me, y'all. Alright, there we go. So, universe, we are all stardust. When we were children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust in one of many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture. The big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. I feel like if this is all to do with a relationship and stuff, I would say just know that, like, as much as you want things to work, but you're worried about, like, other aspects and other stuff that might have been said or done in the past and stuff, just know there probably is a deeper meaning behind all of that, and, you know, everyone else has, like, their own little world going on and their own little issues and stuff. I feel like if you wanted to communicate with that to see what's going on and stuff and, you know, try to, you know, get comfort and stuff, like, not closure, that's the word I'm looking for. Try to get closure into anything to, you know, try to see if you could answer any unresolved clarity. You can do that, but just know that everyone has their own world and their own stuff going on. And that's not everything is just out to, you know, it's not out to be against you at all. It's not out to, it's basically the vibes I'm getting from this is like, don't have that woe is me attitude, because like there could be other factors that you're not taking into account and stuff. So it's definitely saying to give gratitude where you can and stuff, and try to keep yourself like healthy and balanced, and try not to preoccupy too much with like, try not to just preoccupy in general over something, to be honest, is the overall vibe I'm getting from this. I hope I'm making sense, and I'm hoping like after reading that passage and like giving my own input based on like the reading and stuff, that could give you a little bit of clarity. I hope that'll help some of you out there. And then when it comes to love, it's like in this deck, the fire like represents like hookups and sex life. The diamond represents like long-term relationships or getting over a breakup. And then the infinity sign is sorry, I was about to read the description. The infinity side is friends and family. So I'm feeling like what you could expect in like your sex life and stuff, or if you're going to be hooking up, it says where you find life, there is love. So if you're going to be hooking up with someone at all or in general, like, it's going to be with someone that you love is what I'm sensing, to be honest, if it does happen in this month. Or sometimes this card doesn't have to be just for the month. It could just be in general or for something for you to keep in mind. So that, you know, like if you're going to be having a hookup or something, that it should be with someone that you find interest in, find common ground, and find love with. Or like if you're going through a breakup through this period and not such a worried about like these cards right here, like this could be worries about like an ex-partner. Like maybe you thought they were going to be your perfect one for you, and that they ended up giving you more worries and made you like isolate yourself, focus more on you and your work, and like break off that partnership. Like, that could be one thing, and the meaning of this could be for you to just not preoccupy with them so much and let them tend to their world and keep yourself balanced and be grateful for what you have. That could be another meaning behind this. With tarot and oracles, there's so many different interpretations to it. And like, if you feel like none of this is resonating, like maybe there could be another pile for you out there that'll be more related to you, or sometimes like all the piles may not make sense and it could just mean that message wasn't meant for you in the universe. But just know that all the messages I'm getting right now is what's coming to my mind and stuff, and it's what I'm sensing from the spirits and stuff. So I hope that everything I'm saying is making sense and that, everything is, clicking or resonating for you guys. I really hope I'm helping out as much as I can. Again, sorry for the tangent, but like if you're going through a breakup, like the diamond says, happiness is when you are in harmony with your soul. So like even if you're in a long-term relationship or you're about to enter a long-term relationship, it's just make sure like the happiness you're getting is not just, below the belt and stuff. Like it has to be like within your heart and within your soul and stuff. So if this is a breakup, like if that person did not make your soul happy or like didn't make you feel like in harmony or in peace, then just know that there's going to be someone else out there that will. But if this is a long-term relationship you're going to be in, just know that in order for it to last and stuff, like you had to feel that happiness and harmony within yourself and within your soul. Or like in general, like if none of this is related to a relationship and it could be like, struggles with like family and stuff, like breaking away from them and just trying to, find yourself, soul search for yourself, then this card's saying like for love for this month, if all of this is relating to family, it's just forgiveness is a sign of strength. It is a weak who cannot forgive. Like maybe like the fears and stuff could come from, family just like hurting you in the past in some way, shape, or form. And because of that, like you're finding it hard to forgive. But in this month, like a challenge for you could be to learn to forgive and stuff, or like you don't, when you forgive, it's not for the other person, it's for you in general. And even when you forgive them, you still don't have to have them around in your life. So if it's a breakup, you don't have to keep that ex around in your life, but holding that grudge is just going to suck the soul out of you and like keep you not imbalanced whatsoever. So I like the messages that's relating to Mahatma Gandhi. Like I'm hoping this is all making sense to you and that you guys could relate this to your own lives and in your own way. And then right here we got Zaha Hadid for your career and stuff. So it's saying to make money this month, to sign your name on that dotted curve. So for this month, like despite like whatever drama may be going on, like internally or with your family or with a loved one, an ex-lover, it's like some good stuff is going to be coming your way work-wise and stuff. So to sign your name on the dotted curve. So like, or who knows, maybe this could be a new job, because with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and stuff, although part of it can represent like boredom and partnerships breaking, like it could also represent like, different jobs and stuff. Like maybe like you're not going to be with your current job and stuff, and maybe there's going to be a new job where you're going to make more money. And then I feel like this month could be encouraging you to just, look more into contracts and like because those contracts could be beneficial for you, is the overall vibe I'm getting with Miss Zaha Hadid. And then in order to save money, it says the numbers must add up to the artwork. So basically, if you're doing something creative and stuff, it's just like the money you invested into making that product, like that's pretty much how much you should be making, or even more, is essentially what I'm getting. So, I'm getting for this. So, oh wait, this is saving money. So recuperating. So like if you're able to recuperate what you spent to create whatever work that you did, like keep saving that and, you know, keep producing more is what is a sense that I'm getting in. Like every time you produce that income for what you create, keep saving for it. Because you might be like an artistic person, and even not, like even if it's not an artsy job or something along the lines of construction or a writer or whatever, just know that like all the time you spent and stuff should like be equivalent to what you're making, and whatever you make, keep saving it. And but to give that money meaning for you and your career and stuff, it says move forward and the world will catch up. So all I'm sensing here is to give your money meaning is to like be innovative with whatever career you're in, and like think outside the box and do what you feel is going to, you know, give you that success and stuff. Because whatever vision you want to produce in the world, like even if it's something that you feel like the world's not ready to hear yet, I would say just go for it and just follow your heart and do what you feel is going to be best, because the world will catch up. Like I definitely get a strong imagination between this pile, like a very strong vibe. Like you guys are very strong people from what I'm sensing and stuff. And recently you've been through a lot, but despite being through a lot, trust me, there is going to be balance and there is going to be betterness for you in the future and stuff. It's just, there's just some things that you're going to have to keep in check and keep in balance, is all that I'm really sensing for you guys. And you know, Garnet, she's a stone of like grounding, calming fears, calming anxieties. Like she's good for the root chakra. So it's funny how the crystals correlate. But anyways, like I hope this reading made sense. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I wish you all love, peace, and protection. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all. Peace. Hello, my beautiful beings and my wonderful pile twos. For those of you that had chose the Dusty Rose,
Dusty Rose!
y'all. Desert Rose, like if you're a WWE fan and know Dusty Rhodes, like I hope you could get a good kick out of that, because oh my god. I'm so sorry, and sorry for the change in scenery. It's just after I had lunch I decided to move things to the office because I do have classes like later today, so I just wanted to, you know, get a pile done here, and I'll probably do pile 3, like maybe I'll still do it here or maybe I'll do it back in my other area. But anyways, like originally you guys didn't have one, like in pile 1, having one come out while I was shuffling, like literally after I picked you guys out, because usually how I pick out the cards, oh, I hope you enjoy my little floral thing. I'm using it to charge my phone, because usually when I were to like, you know, pick a card for you guys, like here, like I would hover my hand over and like pick a warm spot, right? That's how I pick my cards. When I already selected it, as I was collecting it up like that, the world card came up, and then like it accidentally slipped and popped up. So I'd say, you know what, I'm gonna take it. I have a feeling it's gonna have some significance to you guys, and well, we'll see what your reading entails. And the same thing happened, well, not really, like, because when I was picking out like cards for, when I was picking out your Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle, just, my hand popped up in 2 and pulled 2. So you guys have an extra one. It doesn't mean that any pile's more special. It's just the spirits have a message to relay to you, and I want to relay that to you guys as best as I can. Right? Without further ado, let's get into the top row here, which is going to be your very first week from the 15th to the 21st of March. So to start off, we have we got the 6 of Cups upright. We got the 4 of Swords, but in reverse. And we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. then for the week after, we got the 5 of Swords in the upright. The week after is the 22nd and 31st, if I didn't say that already. Then we got the 7 of Cups in the upright, and then we got the 4 of Coins. So the overall vibes that I'm getting here is for the first, from the 15th to the 21st, like, there could be someone in your life already or someone new coming in that it feels like a soulmate energy. Like, it's a very fun, flirtatious type of relationship, and it is something new or something current that could be coming closer to fruition. But despite that being present and stuff, just with the Queen of Cups, like, you're feeling like a little bit emotionally unbalanced, like a little bit like cut off for some reason. And I feel like it's because of chaos around you. It could be due to anything. It could just be like inner turmoil and stuff, like stuff from the past that preoccupies you, just gives you trouble sleeping, not makes you eat right at all. Or it could be just, conflict like within the home and stuff, worries about approval of the relationship. Like, I feel like, because this card, it's telling you to, take care of yourself more and stuff, and that to surrender to a situation and stuff. So I feel like there's something in here that's worth addressing, because there's something in you that needs to be addressed before you can like fully go into an energy with someone else in your life and stuff, because I just see someone there for you and stuff. And honestly, from the vibe I'm getting, there's something within you that you need to work out first in order to, fully be able to get something else that you truly deserve. Because as I see for the next week, from the 22nd through the 31st, like, with the 5 of Swords, there could be like conflicts, and I get more of the vibes that it's internal conflict within you. Like, it could be, conflict outside of the family, or maybe you have an ex or something and you're not fully over that situation yet. It's like, the reason why I'm saying that is because sometimes with the 7 of Cups, like, if there's an ex involved, like, and if you're not fully over it, like, you could be focusing on just the good memories with that ex and stuff, and maybe not realizing how the situation was unhealthy. And because of the hang up of the good times, like, it's probably blocking you from something new that's going to be coming in for you soon. It's just overall, like, the 7 of Cups is like saying to take off those rose-colored glasses, and like with the 4 of Swords in reverse, to surrender to a situation and stuff. Because right now, the 4 of Coins, it could be a positive or a negative card, but it usually does represent comfortability of where you are and stuff. And usually that can be a good thing if in a career, if something positive is coming into fruition or not, but it can be negative when you're not going with the flow in life and just allowing things to go the way they are. It's just, I have a feeling there's a lot of like imbalance internally and perhaps externally with others in your life and stuff that's preventing you from, trying something new and stuff. Like, the reason why the World card here is like, the World, when it's in the upright, like, things positively can go in your favor, like every aspect of life, love, career, family. It's just, in order for you to get to this level, I have a feeling these are all warnings of like something within you needs to be addressed. There's some epiphany that you need to go through in order to, fully get what you truly deserve and what's going to be beneficial for your highest good. Like, I hope that's making sense overall. But let's go into your oracles to see how much more in depth we can go. So you guys got 2 believe in your own magic cards. Like, this could represent like the lessons overall that you'll possibly be learning for the rest of this month, or it could be, just something that you should be keeping in mind. And there's 2 cards here, so I have a feeling the spirits of the oracle in this deck really have some important messages for you. We got Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? And we got Witch, justice is coming. Sorry, I was trying to find a book. But according to your first card, Phoenix, number 9, it says, no matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this, you can and you will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. So, before I give my opinion on that, let me go into your other card, Witch, number 27. Justice is coming. I'll give you the extended meaning on that card. Give me a moment. Alright, wonderful. They say whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you or your loved ones. Honestly, I think I get why these two came for you. Because honestly, with this one, like, as like the swords card suggested earlier, like, you've definitely had some chaotic things happen to you in the past. And the 7 of Cups, there could be someone from your past, like an ex, who wasn't really the healthiest for you. So I definitely think, like, despite those trials that you've been through, just something good and better is going to be coming your way and stuff, because as the justice card indicates in the Witch, like, it comes back times 3, and if your intentions are good, like, it's going to come back good for you. And I feel like this toxic person, they are going to get their just desserts. It's just this new person that's in your life, it's going to be for a reason and stuff. And I feel like with this card, like with the Phoenix from the Ashes, it's saying to, like, burn the past and stuff and move past it, because your past does not define you in any way, shape, or form. And good things are coming to you for a reason and stuff, but you need to have the strength to claim it and let it go in order for things to turn in your favor, because the world, it is on your side and stuff. Because justice and good karma comes for those that do good. Justice can also come for those that don't do the best, but positive things, they are going to come towards you. It's just a matter of addressing stuff up in the past and getting out of that comfort zone, getting out of the vibe that things were once so good and stuff, like, oh, there'll be a complaint from this, that, or the other person. No, you're in charge of your own narrative and your own life. So, I mean, amen to that. That's all I got to say on that. So now we'll turn to, some of the other cards right here. In the Love Oracle, we got, you got a fine card right here. We got George Michael. So, like, in how to approach, like, love in any way in this month, like, if you're going to be having hookups, it says always wake them up before you go. Oh, God. I'm sorry, that's clever. Some of these cards have puns in it, and it's funny. But yeah, I guess if you're going to be having, like, any hookups or hangups at all, it's just, like, let them know that you're going to be leaving and stuff. So the vibe I'm getting for this is just be honest from what you want and stuff. Like, just don't hold back and stuff. And if things aren't going your way and stuff, just don't be afraid to leave. Sorry, y'all. I'm a mess. Like, I accidentally stopped recording, but yeah, like, as I was saying before, with, like, in sex and stuff or a hookup, it's just like, hey, just always I would say the vibe I get from it is just be honest with what you want, and if they're not willing to compromise and stuff, just let it go and stuff, because your pleasure matters. That's the overall vibe I get. And, like, regardless when it comes to dealing with a breakup or getting into a long-term relationship, in the Diamond, it says pay no heed to careless whispers. So all that negativity and whatever anyone else might have to say about something, pay it no mind, because in the end of the day, it is your life. It is nothing of anyone else to be concerned about. Like, in my eyes, it's like this. They're not paying you, they're not feeding you, they're not clothing you, and they're pleasuring you in any way, shape, or form. Cut it out. Just
bottom line, cut and dry. Yes.
Cut and dry. It is not worth it and stuff. It's just all dwelling on it's gonna do is bring you down and like deter you away from happiness. So please pay them no mind. Like RuPaul said, if they ain't paying your bills, don't pay them no mind. I'm not trying to cuss, so but you know what I mean. But in the infinity sign, when it comes to family and friends, it says family are your band members. So family, like, even if you don't have the best relationship with your biological family, like your chosen family, like friends, for instance, like that could be something significant to look towards. So go to your family members and loved ones if you trust them enough for, you know, guidance and support, or if you feel like you don't have any like friends you could rely on or anything, or family members you could rely on, like maybe try going to like an online support group, or maybe your therapist could be like a band member for you and stuff. But I definitely feel like in order to handle whatever inner turmoil or like inner struggle that's going on, I feel like talking it out with like other members that you trust is going to help you out a lot. And if you've been through a breakup, getting over it would be, you know, paying no mind to those that speak negatively about you or about the relationship at all. Or if you're getting into a new long-term relationship in the future, just pay no attention to other negativity that either the ex or whoever else may have you bring to you, because I know you don't deserve that negative energy and stuff. Something really good is coming your way. I know it. It's just, there's just some stuff within you that you need to address first before, you know, fully committing. But once you address it, trust me, baby, there will be plenty of good coming your way, because there is a soulmate energy coming for you. I sense that. It's just, I sound like a broken record at this point. You get what I mean. And then, but who knows, maybe they could be as good looking as George Michael right here. You never know. Wink, wink. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's just move on to career and finances. Honestly, if I'm ever famous enough for them to do a compilation of me thirsting over my cards, then this is going to be one of the first videos, I know it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Anyways, when it comes to finances, you got Miss Cher Wang. I don't know a lot of these celebrities, so if you know them, great. So I hope I'm not butchering anything, but anyways, like, in order to make money, it says to compete in the market, not the spotlight. So it's just, sometimes in a place of work, like maybe you want a high position and stuff, but sometimes like, and you want to be in the highest position, but sometimes you just need to, you know, just play your role and keep it low key and let your work speak for itself, because trying to go like above and beyond, like maybe, I'm sorry, I'm so shaky. I hope that word I just said does not get me demonetized. I mean, I probably won't get monetized anyways, but that's besides the point. I mean, like, anyways, just make sure like you're participating and doing your work the way you know how to do best, and try not to like go over the top with it or make it well known, or kind of be like this kiss ass. I'm gonna censor it. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna just censor it. But try not to kiss up to anybody. However, just let your work speak for itself, and then that's going to ensure your success, and you'll probably get a promotion through your own hard work and being humble. I just get the vibe that being humble in your workplace is going to help you. And then, because literally being humble in order to, you know, save your money is enough about me and stuff. So that could be taken in a few different ways. And enough about me, so like probably investing in like other stuff that's going to benefit you and your family for the future, maybe. So just you know, just if you don't trust yourself with money and stuff and like feel like you're not going to be stable, like if you have a family member that's willing to hold on to it for you or someone that you trust that's willing to help you, like have a bit of a savings fund or help you like manage and stuff, like going to them for guidance is the vibe that I get for enough about me and stuff. So it's just like sometimes it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to, you know, have that safety net for a person that you could rely on and stuff. I definitely think that's the vibe I get from that. And then when it comes to giving your money meaning throughout the rest of this month, it says tomorrow's breakthrough starts day to day. So honestly, the song by Jordan Sparks, One Step at a Time, came to my mind right here. So it's saying like career-wise, or not even just career-wise, mental health-wise, physically and mentally. Like it takes one step at a time. Like you may think like everything I'm saying, oh, it's so simple to say, I'd like to see you do it and stuff, and well, you're not wrong. It may be simple to say, but like it's not always easy to do. But when you take those necessary steps and one day at a time, it will work for you. I definitely think career-wise, it's a strong emphasis to take it a day at a time and stuff, letting your work speak for itself. That's the overall vibe I'm getting from this. And honestly, yeah, I hope this reading resonated with you, and I hope it made sense and you're able to get the messages that you need to get out of this. Like the crystal in your reading and stuff, like the desert rose, it represents like clarity of the mind, like easing your worries and like helping you realize your dreams and realizing what you want in life, and also like steering clear from addictions. And addictions don't always have to be substances. Like addictions could be like, you know, dwelling on the past, just evasive thoughts also. Like I definitely think that could be like a toxic thing that goes on in our mind mentally. So I definitely feel like this is the type of stone that could also like help out with that. And I definitely feel like when I do my readings and stuff, you know how like I earlier in the video I like hovered my hand over the card and picked it. Like that's what I do like with my crystals. Like in my intro you have the crescent moon and stuff where it holds all my crystals. Like I hover my hand over it and then whatever I grab I choose. And then after I shuffle all my cards, like I pretty much just hold a crystal in my hand, hover it over the pile, and then wherever I feel the warmest connection to, that's where I drop it. It's just, you know, crystal meanings, just, they really can correlate with the reading and stuff. And I'm sorry if you hear my mom in the background, like talking on the phone and stuff. Like I'm half Brazilian, so that's Portuguese you're hearing right there, so don't be concerned about that. But anyways, like, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I love you. I love all the people who are attending my piles. Just like I wish love and protection and light and guidance for you all. Much love. Hello, my beautiful beings of pile 3. For those of you that have chosen sister.
Malachite! They're here!
Yup, Malachite. Like when I was shuffling your cards, just like with pile 1, you got the 8 of Wands, and you got this beautiful angel, Farewell. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I'm trying. But I'm going to like tell you the angel meanings and the tarot meanings of this. And with this card, with this deck in general, like I love the angels here because literally you could read them as normal tarot, or you could pray to them to help give you the blessings of these angels. And you get to know a lot more angels than you would have thought existed out there, because, you know, you have the basic archangels of, well, not that they're basic, it's just they're the more well-known ones, like Saint Michael the Archangel, there's Gabriel, there's Raphael, Metatron, Uriel, Haniel. Like those are some of the more basic angels, and like those that are more spiritual, like angels are like the ones that do send messages to God in a way. So if you like praying, then if you like, because this card came out while I was shuffling, I feel like this is going to be a big one for this pile to pray to. But for whatever you get throughout the week. You could like pray to the angels throughout the week, pray to all of them, whatever is going to do you justice or what you feel. Or if you're not the praying type, just keep them in the back of your mind. I mean, on that note, let me reveal your cards really quick. So for the week of the 15th through the 21st of March, we have in reverse the 5 of Cups, which is, hold on, let me flip over so you can see the angel, EIL. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. And then in reverse, you got the Page of Wands, angel, Iritel. I'm so butchering this, and I feel so bad, but honestly, all that matters is your intention, to be honest, and my intentions are all pure with these beautiful angels, because I honor, love, and respect them. And then, finally, we got the Knight of Swords in the upright, angel, Harahel. And then, for the following week, from March 22nd to 31st, we got the Ace of Cups in the upright, angel Nithael. And then we got the 10 of Wands, which is the angel Nanel. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins in the reverse, and that is angel Mebaya. So in this first week of March, like, you're going to be going through just a positive shift of your state of mind and stuff. Like, you're going to be focusing more on the positives, and you're going to be feeling hopeful and stuff, because in the past it looks like you've had difficulties with self-expression, getting your point across, and just difficulties in that area overall and stuff. But I have a feeling like throughout the week of the 15th or the 21st, just once you start focusing like more on the positives and, you know, focusing on that positive change and taking the steps towards whatever change you want in your life, whether that be career or in your love life, then communication is going to come in, like a quick, like kind of surprising communication. This could be in any area of your life, whether it's love or career, but I definitely have a sense of like a shifting attitude, a shifting mindset that's going to be occurring throughout the 15th or the 21st. And then we got, at first I wasn't sure if it was love at first just by looking at this, but with this, I mean, it could be a love offer coming your way and stuff, because usually with the Ace of Cups, it does like entail unconditional love, like an offering from someone, like a relationship. It could usually entail and stuff, but it could also entail stuff with career, satisfaction with family as well. So if you're feeling like good communication with a person is definitely, because there's a lot about communication here. I have a feeling like once this communication comes in, whether it's a partner or like work or whatever, just that difficulty with self-expression and stuff, just you're holding in a lot of weight from the past and stuff that's made it hard for you to express yourself or get your ideas across. So I have a feeling like this is a week where something new is presenting itself to you, but with the Queen of Pentacles, like, I have a feeling this is going to be your challenge. It's like fighting off that insecurity and just like that feeling that you're like unstable or whatever, like emotionally, financially, whatever it may be, that feeling of instability, just having the confidence to move forward, let go of the heaviness of the past is what's going to be needed in order to, you know, have this beautiful communication, have this beautiful like relationship overall. Like, a lot of the readings today are very much correlated with, you know, stuff from the past, just like fears and stuff, just like uncertainties and such. Even though I don't get too much uncertainty in this pile, I definitely get heaviness from the past, which really correlates with pile 2. Like if you were interested in any of the other piles, like I was just going back and looking at those to see if that could correlate with your situation as well. But with the... Sorry, I got tongue-tied a little bit, but yeah, with the 8 of Wands, it overall represents communications, ideas, and like people coming towards you. Like, it's, for me, like I get the vibe this is going to be more, it could be a love offer, but it could be a career things, because someone could be coming towards you for a project, or maybe this person coming towards you for a project could be a new love interest, or maybe it's just a strong partnership and friendship. Like, it's just a strong spark with people and getting to know them very well. Just a lot of things are going to be coming towards you at once, but you know, there's just some stuff you have to let go, and just the insecurity, the lack of confidence, like that needs to be shifted if you want to achieve all the greatness that is going to come towards you, because there is greatness coming towards you. But before I go to your oracle cards, I want to flip these upright and like tell you like the blessings these angels can bring and stuff, because you know, if you want to screenshot them, let me put this closer. Like first I'll go over like the meanings, then you could, of what these angels can do, then you could screenshot them and just like say a prayer to like all of them at once, or like one at a time, whatever's easier for you, and that'll help you in your current situation based on how it resonates to you, or based on the tarot meanings, or however things correlate to you in your situation. But with the angel and the 8 of Wands, Vehuel, like when praying to it, like it can help with grandeur and like make one more passionate towards God and spirituality and stuff. So that could be one option. And like the 8 of Wands, meaning that I explained prior, also can tie into this too. So you could tie both meanings into this one angel for this one prayer. For EIL, that angel, oh shit, I didn't even, yeah, I'm gonna bleep that out, don't worry, with the cussing. But Behuel is the great and exalted God. That's a type of angel they are. And EIL, God, the pleasure of man's children. Like praying to them could like help with transformation, great consolation in adversity as well. Like that could be a good way, a good angel to pray to for stuff of that nature. For Irathel, the preventing God, just praying to it could help with the propagation of light, confound the wicked and slanders, and saves people from the enemies and stuff, from their enemies. So that could be another like way or method to pray to. Like you don't have to pray to all of them if you don't want to. Just like, or you don't even have to pray to them in general if you don't want to. Just like keep in mind the meanings and stuff, and just know that you are loved and that you are protected, and this is the type of protection that's likely going to be offered to you. I just feel like praying to them just helps evoke that energy even more. But I have a feeling like whatever intention you have in your heart, like that's what's going to come to you, and that's what's going to be your guiding light, if that makes sense. Anyways, me and my tangents, like, oh god, I'll drop my piles. But with the Knight of Swords, Angel Harahel, the all-prevailing God, like praying to him can help with intellectual richness, like protects fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. I mean, if you're a parent, that could be a really like good card for you. Or like if you just want the intellectual richness, like whatever the angels offer, like you don't have to pray for like all that they offer, but it could be just a portion of it, just as long as your intentions are good, essentially. All right, I was gonna flip them up right so y'all could screenshot it. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm a hot mess. I'm always gonna be a hot mess express, but hey, it's the way of living. And then we got Nithael, the God, the King of Heavens, praying to him could help with rejuvenation, obtain the mercy of God, and gives long life. And then with Angel Nanel, the Ten of Wands, God humiliating the proud. Sometimes I need to pay attention to these up top, because usually I pay attention to what's on the bottom, but that's just funny to me. Anyways, they're praying that this angel could help with spiritual communication, influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. I mean, gender's just a construct, honestly. Just whatever gender that you want to be influenced, or if you're not the gender that this card lists, just it doesn't matter. Just relate it to your own gender and stuff. Gender's a construct. It don't matter. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles, Mebahaya, the Eternal God. Like praying to this angel can help with intellectual lucidity, provide consolation and compensations. Right, so hopefully this is going to be a good angle for you. I'll give you a few seconds to screenshot that. Okay, wonderful. Now I shall get on with your oracle cards. Let me just place these back in the original positions they were in before. Okay, perfecto. Now let's get on with your messages. So gray, endings are inevitable. So let me get out the book and then I'll show you guys the passage and we'll go on from there. 1 minute. Got it. Gray, number 37. As humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it's a thing you need to work towards. We create our own closure. I never thought of this card to be like, I didn't expect this pile to be a breakup one, because pile 2 also talked about, you know, like a potential like breakup, and except what difference is like pile 2 with their breakup, it's like still remembering the good stuff from the past, but with this pile and stuff, I sense y'all are just moving forward from it, focusing on the positives, even though the breakup was difficult. Like, you are starting to see the positives and give yourself that self-closure, that gray in between. It's just reminding you to, you know, do that for yourself, because new communication will be present for you. And now moving on and focusing on the positives is pretty much a result of all this, is essentially what I'm sensing from this. So I like that. Good for y'all. And I don't know why. Usually I had these 2 here, but for some reason I placed it there. But yeah, F it. I'll just switch it around. So for like love overall, we'll see what the oracles had to say. Remember, there's no reversals here, so you don't gotta worry about it. Oh. I did in the Medea movies, like sometimes Medea would make that noise. If you watch Tyler Perry Medea's movie, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going on another tangent. Anyways, we got Serge Gainsbourg. Alrighty. Sorry. I got a little distracted there. Again, like I said in pile 2 with the other card, with the love oracle and stuff, like watch her be, if I ever get big and stuff, watch her be a compilation of me thirsting or lusting over cards of mine. Anyways, like in like hookup or like a sex life in general, in the fire meaning, it says beauty is a promise of happiness and a guarantee of despair. So I have a feeling with this card, it's trying to say, like, I feel like it doesn't just have to be with sex life. It could just be in general. Just, beauty isn't everything, to be honest. So, like, because sometimes those with a pretty face could be those that just, create more misery for someone. Like, they could not always have the best intentions. Like, there are some people who are beautiful outside and in, but sometimes, like, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Like, what am I even saying? So, like, beauty is different in everyone's eyes, to be honest. So, just, I feel like this card's saying don't go just with society's, like, ideals of beauty. Just mostly go with, what's going to bring you happiness in the end. Because going with the flow of society and stuff, it's just gonna set you up for failure. Not necessarily failure, but just, it's not gonna necessarily set you up for, the best happiness or for your highest good, is what I'm overall sensing. And then with the diamond, when it comes to a breakup or a long-term relationship, like it's saying, when I leave, you shall have no kisses left. So for a breakup and stuff, just yeah, I mean, like, this one song that my friend showed me, but I'll have to text her because the name is blocking me for some reason. Like, I can't remember the name right now, but the song around, like, the lyrics of that song says, I can't miss you when you're always around and stuff. So that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. So essentially, like, in a breakup, like, since they're not going to be around anymore, like, eventually you won't miss them as much and stuff. And the memories of, like, kissing and stuff, like, that's going to fade since they're not going to be around anymore. But in a long-term relationship, just, I guess, when the other person dies and stuff, that's when it'll happen. Like, long-term relationship, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't get why that meaning's there for that one, but for a breakup, I do get it. But if anyone else has another interpretation, like, I would love to see it in the comments for the diamond meaning in this pile. But anyways, when it comes to friends and family, in the infinity symbol, it says, to love, you must ignore the difference between pleasure and pain. Sorry, just my mind is. But yeah, like, I definitely think with family and stuff, there's a lot of hardships in family, to be honest. Like, you're gonna have a lot of good times and a lot of bad times. And I feel like in order to get through in this month, in order to get through with whatever it is that you're going through with your family and stuff, it's just ignoring, like, some of the bad times and stuff, and just, keep living in the moment of the good is essentially what I'm sensing overall with this. I mean, even with best friends, like, even best friends argue sometimes, and I think just being able to let go of the past, let go of whatever kind of hurt you in the past, and just live in the moment and keep maintaining, like, the happy memories is going to be key for you for the rest of this month, for just in general overall, is a good thing to keep in mind. And now we'll see what you got in terms of finances. You got Ayn Rand, which, in order to make money, self-interest has mass appeal. So with this card, just investing more within yourself, just putting yourself first, is the best thing to make money. Like, you could be the type that, stretches yourself out thin, tries to help out everyone in the family by offering money and stuff. And I feel like this card's probably reminding you to, you don't always have to do that. Just know that if you're in a tight spot, that it's okay to, invest in you. It's okay to think of yourself and stuff, because, I mean, if you don't love yourself enough to take care of yourself, who the hell's gonna love you back for that? Sorry, RuPaul has been in my head today. This is the second time I've quoted RuPaul today. But I think you get what I'm trying to say with that one. And to save money, it says find like-minded individualists. So honestly just like-minded people like you who are going to support you and just like tell you better ways to like save and invest in yourself. I feel like that's going to be just branching out for that help and finding that encouragement is what's going to be key for you in order to save money at this time. And then to give meaning to the money that you make, it says those who live in glass houses will not be told what they can and cannot throw. So like in order for you to give meaning to your money, so it just know that it's your money. It's like no one could tell you what you can do with it, like what you can't do with it. It's just, you know, take charge of your money. Like I was gonna say take charge of your own fate, but there are times when money can determine your own fate, which is the truth of our reality today. Like money does dictate a lot of things that we do in our world and our time. So just to give it meaning is to just take charge of it, just own it, and just know that you are the controller of your own bank account, your own fate, your own destiny with the money you make. So like with the malachite crystal, it's a stone of like balance, transformation, recognizing like negative patterns also, and it says it is a protector of children also, but I also feel like it's a protective stone in general. So I've been feeling this crystal, like when I chose it, it came to this pile just to, you know, help you realize like the negative like patterns of insecurity, just to have you realize like what's the patterns that have caused you to like not be fully expressive or like carry all this weight. Because I feel like here with this crystal, it's going to help you recognize like, you know, why you're focusing on the positives in the first place. It's just like how to address these negative patterns and how to, you know, essentially get to this level of communication, whether it's with a new lover or like a new career path. Just, yeah, I feel like all the crystals today have been pretty spot on in my opinion, and honestly, I just hope this reading resonates with you. I hope everyone of every pile enjoyed this. Just I wish love, guidance, and protection for you all. Much love, my beautiful beings.